Hi, you guys. We're going to get started in about a minute. You're going to need water, and you're going to need a towel, and you're going to need some weights, heavy or light, whatever you prefer, whatever works for you. Get your mat ready, have it in front of you so you can access it as we go through all the workout. And we'll get started really soon. Just going to turn this slightly. There you go. All right, let's get started. Soften those knees. Engage your core. Big inhale and big exhale. Bring in that oxygen. Big inhale, reach up right to the ceiling, and big exhale. We're going to do two more. Big reaches right up. Lift up through that spine. Last time right here. Reaching up nice and tall. And now I want you to relax those shoulders right here and then gently reach down one thigh. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Just starting to reach down. There you go. Feel that lower back warming up and loosening up a little bit. That's what we're trying to do here. Loosen it up. Get a little flexibility, a little more range of movement. Do 4, 3, 2, and this is the last one. We're going to come back to center. Inhale, reset that spine, exhale, and now we're going to go to the other side. Notice that my range of movement is quite small to start with. My knees are really bent, and then as I feel that lower back warming up, I'm able to bring that elbow a little closer to the ceiling and really increase the range of movement. The whole time my chest is forward and open. So there's no flexion through that spine. 4, forward, 3, 2, and now we're back to center again right here. This time I want you to lock those elbows in, reach right out to the corners and then pull down. Reach out to the corner and pull down. Activate the big muscles in your back and pull down. Feel your shoulders warming up. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, reach to the corners. 2, and last one, we're going to tuck the elbows in. We're going to keep the hands up. Notice the position of my hands. They're not here. They're actually right towards the ceiling. And I'm going to keep that position, and I'm going to slowly move through my center. So my shoulders stay where they are. My elbows are locked in. My hands pointing towards the ceiling. And all of the movement is coming from that rotation through the back. And you're going to feel the activation of your obliques on the side of the abdomen. Feel that. Keep that chest open. That's it. Beautiful. Feel that loosening up of the lower back. Now, slowly release your arms. Drop them down. Keep that circle. Right and left, right and left. There you go. And then drop forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Yeah. We're going to make sure that lower back is nice and loose and flexible before we start activating it and tightening it and loading it. There you go. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Let's do that reset again. Now I want you to tap your feet together. Nice and easy. Keep the spine nice and long. Press that belly button into your spine and relax your shoulders down. Just small movement. We're just going to slowly introduce your body into exercise. Cross the heel forward and think about popping the hip out a little more. Yeah, let's get that swivel going. Warm up that hip joint a little bit. And notice how you're able to swivel quite nicely now that you've warmed up that lower back. 4, 3, now you're going to draw your knees to the chest, so just lift up and let that placement be soft. So you're not dropping it down, you're placing it down. Keep it nice and soft. Notice that my body is nice and long, my shoulders are down, my core is engaged. Nice work. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to bring the heel to the butt and pull back. Start to bring the arms across the center. Take your time with this. Just get that range of movement. Bring the heel right to the butt. Now, I want you to bend the elbows a little more and create tension as you pull through. Create that tension. That's it. Feel the shoulders activate. Feel the biceps and triceps working. Nice work. Bring it back to step touch. Right here. 4 more. Bring the heel to the front now. Big arms. Pulling down. 4, 3, 2. Knee up. That's it. 4, 3, 2. Heel back and now cross forward. 4, 3, 2. Step touch. Right here again. We're going to do sets of 8. 4, 3, 2. Heel forward. Big arms. Think about pulling down. 4, 3, 2. Knees up. Lifting up. Placing that foot down. 4, 3, 2. Heel to the butt and pulling through. 4, 3, 2. Step touch. Hold it here. We're going to add on that knee lift to the corner in 4, 3, 2. We lift right here. Lift. 2, 3, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And center tap. Other side right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And center right here. Let's take it right from the top. 4, 3, 2. Heel forward. Big arms. Come on. Pulling down. 4, 3, 2. Knee up. Lift. Keep that spine nice and long. 4, 3, 2. Heel to the butt and pulling in. Nice wide stance. 4, 3, 2. Step touch for 4 this time. And to the corner, knee lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And step touch. Other side for 8. 4, 3, 2. And center. Step touch. We're doing sets of 4. Heel forward. 4, 3, 2. Knee up. Heel back. Step touch. To the corner. 3, 4. Center. Other side to the corner. To the center one more time. Sets of 4. Heel forward. Knee up. Heel back. Step touch. To the corner. Center. Other side. And center and hold. Nice work. Cross the legs in front. Nice and comfortable. Move that hip out again. Relax your arms. Now roll the shoulders back. Keep your legs moving. 2 more. Nice work. Now I just want you to march on the spot. Big inhale. Big exhale. Have some water. I want you to grab heavy weights if you have access to them. Okay? So heavy to start with. And then feel free to modify and drop the weight of, go to a lower weight if you have that, or don't use any weight. So you always have that modification. We're going to start with focusing on the lower body, narrow squat. So take your weights and use them as anchors to the side of your thigh. You're going to square out your hip, and you're going to make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Then you're going to draw back and think about loading the back of your heel. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Go as far as you can. Hold it right there. Press your belly button into your spine. Make sure that back is long and straight and that weight is slightly in front of you. Now, use your glutes and drive up. Let's do it again. Go down. Use your glutes, drive up. You're also using your quadriceps and your hamstrings, but I want you to activate the glute on the push-up. That's it. Notice how slowly and deliberately this movement is. Yeah, very deliberate. Now, if you can come a little deeper, I want you to come a little deeper. You may be able to go much deeper in this than I am. So don't restrict yourself. Go as deep as you can, load the heel, and drive up. Now I want you to think about your breathing. I want you to bring that oxygen in. Exhale down, recruit the core, drive up. Exhale down, drive up. Exhale down, drive up. Now maybe you could just come a little bit right here, and then you've got to come back up. Wherever you have access to the recruitment of your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads, that's where I want you to be. Don't go deeper than you need to in order to get that. So if you feel out of control when you come too deep, don't go as deep. But think about as you warm up, accessing a little more range of movement. Let's do 4 more. 4. Can you go a little deeper? 3. 2, keep that core really activated as you go down. Last one, lifting up, cross your heels forward, release. Now we're gonna add on to that. We're gonna do a narrow squat, and then we're gonna step forward, forward lunge with our right leg. So shoulders down. I want you to think about keeping that chest open. So you're not hinging, keep the chest open, ready? So let's go, we're gonna hinge now on that narrow squat. Draw down, slow, slow, slow. Deep, deep, deep. Yes, now activate the core, activate the glutes, and lunge forward. Hold. Is your front knee over your front toe? Is your spine straight? Is your chest slightly forward? Now look at that position. If you have access to mirrors, it's a really good idea to use them. We're going to keep coming back to this. Ready? Come back, narrow squat. Drive down, lift up, lunge, hold, then come back. I want you to take that pause when you lunge forward. Take that pause. Hold, recruit, now come back. Drop deep, drive up, hold, recruit, come back. Down, up, hold, come back. How's that breathing going? Exhale forward. Shh. And then exhale down. Exhale forward. Shh. And then exhale down. Keep that chest open. Yes, I know you're getting tired. That's the idea. Building, building. Now, that leg should be getting heavy. They both should be. 4 more. 4. Don't speed up. Slow. 3. 2. Ready? Last one. And take a moment. Cross in front. Move the hips a little. We're going to do exactly the other side. This time you're lunging forward with your left leg. The first lunge you're going to hold and make sure that your body is in the right position. So when you repeat, you are repeating the correct position. All right, ready? Let's start with that narrow squat. Going down, 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 down. Don't cheat yourself. Nice and low, drive up. Now, take the left leg forward. Forward and check your front knee. You don't see the front of your shoe because your knee is right in alignment. Now, is your spine long? Are your shoulders down? Is your chest slightly forward? Now, your back knee can be tucked under like mine is, or it can be further back. I'm more comfortable here, so this is where I'm going to. I don't have a huge amount of flexibility through my hip flexor, so this is where I feel like I'm really solid. Yes, I know you're working while you're doing this. I'm distracting you with my talk. All right, we're gonna come back. Ready? All right, narrow squat. And lunge forward. Hold. Then release. Narrow squat. Lunge forward. Hold. And then release. Narrow squat. Lunge forward. hold, narrow squat, exhale, exhale, 8 more. Now you have 7 more. Try not to speed up. Keep that chest open. Feel the recruitment of the muscles that you're working. Your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, your core. Let's do 2 more. This counts as 1. And this counts as 2. And coming up, cross forward. Beautiful job. All right, we're gonna do 1 more add-on, and then we're gonna switch it up. Now, both your legs should feel heavy. That means you did everything right. Now, come back to your narrow squat. Engage your core before you drop your butt back. Ready? Come into the narrow squat and hold. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Chest open, long straight spine, core engaged, nice. Now, lift the toes. That's it. You see my shoulders up and down? Nope. They're very still, and I'm just lifting my toes. Working the muscle in front of your shin. It's called your tibialis anterior. It's supporting that shin muscle, and it is getting strong right now. Keep that position, don't lift up through it. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, drive up. Ooh, that felt good. Crossover. Now, we're gonna focus on your biceps. So, let's take the feet wider, distance apart, wider than your hip. Soften your knees and make sure that lower body feels really stable and strong. Root your feet into the floor. Now, rotate your wrists away from you. Curl up and slow release. Curl up and slow release. Nice work. Make sure you're getting the full extension. So all the way open before you lift up. Full range of movement. There you go. Keep your core strong. Press that belly button into your spine. Keep your knees nice and soft. Now, if you want to work harder, all you do is keep the arms going and go deeper into that narrow squat. Wide squat. We're done with those narrow squats. Keep going. I'm going to stay higher. I know what's ahead. All right, now, we're going to continue with bicep curls. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Full extension, beautiful job. Now rotate your wrist towards your thigh. Take your feet forward. Now we're going to come into the narrow squat, and we're just going to bend the knee slightly. Small bend, not a big bend. Curl up and full extension. Pull up and full extension right here. Again, if you want to increase the intensity and work that lower body a little more, take your hip back more, come lower into the narrow squat. You're going to notice you need to recruit your core when you do that. Try it. See if you're okay to do it here. You find that this is fatiguing you really quickly. And when you bring your focus back to the bicep and come higher in that narrow squat position. Modify wherever you like. Feel those biceps getting really tight? Mine are. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one right here. Now, keep the same position in your weights, wrist towards your thigh. This time we're alternating. Now, when you alternate, you tend to speed up a lot. I'm going to get you to slow right down. Now, are you still extending that arm all the way? Are you still getting the full range of movement? Or are you starting to shortcut? Now, I would like to speed up because that way I can use momentum and my biceps are tired, but here's the thing. I want to work them. I want to slow them down, and I want to work down, and I want to work up. I want to work on the extension and the contraction. 4 more. Let's start counting here. 4, 3, 2, keep that core engaged. Last one, beautiful job, release, roll your shoulders back. Didn't know you were working your shoulders, but you were stabilizing. Okay, we're gonna go into triceps. So we did the front of the arm, we're doing the back of the arm. I want you to take both weights and have them really secure, lock them together with your hands. You're gonna drop the weight down or lower it, I shouldn't say drop, and then extend it straight up. So lower back and extend up. Keeping my elbows close to my head, keeping that lower arm completely still and stable. All of the movement is coming from the upper arm, bending at the elbow and then coming once again into that full range, extending all the way up and then down, all the way up and down. Nice work. Keeping that spine nice and long, recruiting that core. Think about your breathing. Find some nice shallow breathing, whatever works for you. Let's do 4 more. This is 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more and hold up right here. Now come down and carefully separate your weights. Feel free to go to a lighter weight at this stage if you feel like the weight you have are too heavy. Now we're just gonna elbow out and slow release. Draw the elbows out and slow release. Nice work. Beautiful long spine. Belly button drawn into that spine, giving that lower back lots of support. That's it, beautiful. Chest open, shoulders down. Now this is where we're gonna add on. So I want you to draw up and isolate the upper arm. Now, extend one arm out and draw it in. Extend the other arm out and draw it in. Now, do you have the right weights or are your weights too heavy? If they're too heavy, this is a good time to switch it up. Maybe your weights are too light and you feel like you can work harder. In which case, grab a heavier weight if you have access to it. Now, it's going to get more challenging because we're going to do both arms together. If you find this quite difficult, stay with doing one arm at a time. So stay right here. All right, now we're going to do both arms together. Notice the upper arm is still. I extend and contract. There you go. Press out, draw in, press out, draw in. Beautiful. Look at my upper arm. Still, still, still. Doesn't take many of these. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. The last one right here. Draw in, slow release. Now, I want you to take one leg forward so you feel a nice stable base right here. Take one weight or 2 if you feel strong into one arm, and I want you to hinge your body forward. So this is where I want you to make sure your hip is square and your shoulders are square. You can look at the wall in front of you, find a spot if you like, draw back and slowly release. Keep that elbow close to your body. Keep recruiting that belly button into your spine. Keep your shoulders square and your hips square. So you're not rotating. What do I mean? I don't want you turning. Okay, so this is not the movement right here. It's isolation. Lift and slow release. Lift and slow release. Now on this lift, you're gonna hold. There you go. Isolate the upper arm, extend, and draw back in. There you go. Don't worry, we're not gonna do lots of these. Just going to bring that muscle to fatigue, make it stronger. Feel free to take a break anytime you like. Roll out that shoulder. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and gently release, come back to center, roll that shoulder, turn to the opposite side. Nice soft knees. Weight is in front of you, you're gonna hinge slightly forward, activate that core. Draw the elbow back, and then place it slightly in front of the hip. Roll back. Now, keep that elbow close to your body. Keep that spine long. Keep that core recruited. Nice work, everyone. Really good. So we're starting out with a range of movement, and then we're going to isolate. So the next one, you're going to hold up and isolate. Ready? Isolate the upper arm. Keep it still. Now, check. Is my hip square? Are my shoulders square? Check, check. Now, extend and draw in. Extend and draw in. Shoulders are still. Don't let them lift up at all. Think about exhaling on the extension. Exhaling here. Exhaling here. There you go. Feel that muscle getting nice and tight, getting nice and strong. Overloading it, we're getting it stronger. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Release it, come back to center. Roll out the shoulders. Now drop both weights right next to your thigh. Keep the weights there, and I want you to roll back for 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're coming down to the mat. Have a quick drink of water if you like. We're going to go into our plank pikes. So it's essential that we start out with the correct plank. So I'm going to take my time and walk you through that. Come onto your mat. Now, if you have issues with your wrist, I would get 2 weights and do the plank with your weights so that you don't have to flex your wrist. You can put the weights down and keep your wrist straight. So you have that as an option if you prefer. All right, so let's come to our plank. Hands below the shoulders, extend the legs back, draw the belly button in, and just lift the hips slightly so you feel a contraction in the lower part of the abdomen. There you go. Now you're on your toes. You can feel the activation through your shoulders and the recruitment of your abdominals. Hold right here. Keep holding. I want you to breathe through it. Look at your mat. Keep your head and neck in neutral. If you need a break, you just drop your knees. Anytime you like, you just drop your knees. All right, now from here, I want you to lift the spine and the hip all the way up towards the ceiling. You're still on your tiptoes. You're coming as high as you can. You're drawing that belly button in. And now I want you to press your head slightly through your arms. Keep the heels up. Now, you're going to bring one knee through and hold. So holding with one knee through. You're in a plank position. One leg is extended, one knee is bent, and you are recruiting and working really hard. Now, you're not going to place that foot back on the floor. You're just going to float it back. So float the leg back. Yes, right there. Feel the glute activation and your quadriceps and hamstrings working like mad. Now, place it on the floor, back to plank. Breathe. Feel that power. Lift the hip up slightly. 3, 2, and draw the hip up towards the ceiling. This is like a rest. Lift the hip up towards the ceiling. Keep your head through your arms. Keep your heels off your floor. Press that belly button in. Create space between your shoulder blades.
And get ready to draw the opposite knee through into that plank. Ready? 3, 2, 1, draw through and hold. Right here. Breathe. Feel that power. Now, we're not placing the foot back, we're floating it. So float it back, and now feel the recruitment of that leg. It's having to carry your body weight. Yes, your upper body is helping, but that lower body is really working hard. Now place the foot back on the floor and you back to plank. I bet you never thought you'd get relief from doing a plank, but dropping that leg down makes a difference, doesn't it? All right, pop the hip up slightly. Engage the transverse, the lower abdominals. We're going to do 2 more. Ready? Draw the hip up. There you go. Nice deep breathing. Head through your arms. Lift the hip towards the ceiling. Draw that belly button in. Enjoy that wonderful stretching through your back, through your legs. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Draw that right knee through and hold. Look at your mat and just feel the recruitment of that core. Yes, you're really, really recruiting your shoulders as well. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, take that leg back and float. You're working everything here. Upper body, core, legs, butt. Even your forearm is activated. All right, release that toe down, come into your plank, lift the hips slightly and hold. You've got 1 more to do. And yes, it's really that challenging. Ready? Lift up. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale. Create that space. Lengthen. Draw the tailbone towards the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, knee comes forward, floating. Opposite leg. Breathe through it. Feel the power of those muscles that are stabilizing you in this position. Draw the leg back. Float, float, float. This is your last one. Make it count. 3, 2, 1. Place it on the floor. Drop your knees down. Reach as far forward as you can with your fingertips. And draw your hip back. And come into that child's pose. This should feel so good. All right, in case you get too rested, coming back up, place 1 foot in front of you, then the other foot in front of you. You're in a narrow squat position. You know what to do. You activate your glutes first, and then you drive up. Nice work. All right, now we're going to go into wide squat. So make sure your weights are away from you and you have good space in front of you. We're going to start here with our knees wider than hip distance apart. Drop the shoulders. You're going to think about drawing your knees to the corner and keeping a nice long straight spine. So shoulders down, draw the knees out. You're going to find that position that works for you. Feel free to modify. Maybe you have to fake your legs a little wider in order to get a little more depth. Make any of those modifications. Now, lift up through your spine, activate your core, relax your shoulders. Wherever you are, go down 1 inch deeper. Tricked you. This is where you're going to go to. Okay, now, before you come up, recruit your glutes, drive up. Draw out. Drive up, draw out, drive up. Now, as you start to warm up more, you're going to notice you're able to get a bigger range of movement. Go with it, come a little deeper, then you drive up. Now, are you activating the inner thigh? I want you to activate your glutes and your inner thigh. Yes. Now, I don't want you to pop your knees together. I want you just to lift up. Feel the recruitment in the muscles around that knee.
drop down, lift up, drop down, lift up. Beautiful job. Now, some of you are really strong, in which case I would encourage you to either get heavy weight and put it in front of you, or get a kettlebell and do the same exercise with weights or kettlebells. Draw out, drive up, draw out, drive up. 4 more. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. Last one here. Nice work, beautiful job. We're going to stay in this position though. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to vary our tempo. Ready? Now, if you don't have weights, I do want you to grab them. You can place them down anytime you like. Keep the weight centered. Ready? Now we're going to go down quickly, but we're going to slow on coming up. So this is what it looks like. Drop down, slow lift. Ready? Drop down, slow lift. Drop down, slow lift. Drop down, slow lift. Nice work. Oh yeah. Feel the activator at the inner thigh. Let's get those muscles really working. Four more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift up. Nice work. Still staying where you are. Now we're going to slowly draw our knees down to that low position and hold it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Draw down. Stop where you feel that engagement. Shoulders down, chest open. Give me 1 inch deeper. Yes, right there. Now, come up for an inch, drop down. Come up, drop down. Maintain control through your movement. Now, because you're getting tired, your body wants to hinge forward. But that lower back is going to do some work. Your shoulders are going to stay up. Your spine is going to stay long. You're recruiting that core. And you're making sure that lower back is giving you lots of support. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful job. Now come up and cross the hip over. Pop it out. Oh yeah. Pop the hip to the side. Introduce that nice movement. Loosen up that lower back. Nice work. Now, take your weights, place them down. We're going to add on a curtsy lunge to the same position. So, I don't want your feet to go as far as you were before. It's still wider than your hip, but not too far. Knees tracking forward. You're going to sit back. You're going to drive up. You're going to take one leg back. You're going to drop back. You're going to lift and come back to center. We're going to repeat one side. All right, ready to do it with me? 3, 2, 1. Squat, lift, leg back, squat, lift. Center, squat, lift, leg back, squat, lift. Yeah, you've got it. Now, as I hinge forward, I'm pressing that belly button, giving my lower back lots of support. Notice my chest is up the entire time. I'm hinging forward, but my chest is up. I'm dropping nice and deep into that curtsy lunge. Give me 4 more. 4. Nice work. Drop back. 3. Drop back. 2. Center. Last one right here. Center, lift, cross forward. Move that hip. We're going to do exactly the same curtsy lunge, repeating on the other side. Starting with a wide stance, but not too wide. All right, here we go. Feet wider than hip distance, knees tracking forward. Drop down, activate the core, drive up, opposite leg, toe behind you, squat, center, there you go, cross back, squat, drive up, that's it, looking really good. Now, chest up, feel the recruitment on that lower back, feel the recruitment of your glutes on that lift. I know you feel your hamstrings and your quads, but I want you to really think about using the glutes a little more. That's it. Beautiful work. Keep that core strong. This is 4. This is 3. This is 2. Last one right here. Draw back, come up, and nice work. Lengthen through your spine. Cross your legs forward. All right, now, I want you to go to a lighter weight. We're gonna do shoulder presses. If you can handle a heavy weight, then go ahead and do that. But you might wanna lower your weight. We're going to go and do some work on the upper body now. All right, so my weights are right at my shoulder. I'm bending my knees slightly, feet shoulder width apart. My butt is over my heel, right here. And I'm drawing in my belly button. I'm doing an extension in front of me, and I can see the weights in front of me, and then I'm drawing down. So extend all the way up, and bend the elbow, draw down. Notice how slowly and deliberately I'm doing this movement. Keeping in control. Extension in front, I see the weights, and I draw back slowly. My spine is long, my core is engaged. Now, if you find this quite challenging, I want you to stay here. It's gonna get more difficult. Okay, so keep going. Now, add an extra element of challenge. We're doing the same thing, except the arms are in front, and now the elbows come out. Arms go in front like a big circle, and the elbows go out. Press forward, draw out. Press forward, draw out. That's it, beautiful. Slow, slow, slow. I still see my hands in front of me on that extension. I can look up and I see the weights in front of me. Maintain control. Anytime you need a break, put those weights down and just do range of movement with the arms. Let's do 4 more. 4. Exhale. 3. 2. Last one here. Last one. Out. Gentle release. Roll the shoulders. Nice work. All right, we're gonna add on here. All right, now take the elbows out. I want you to cross in front and draw back. 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 Don't worry, you're not doing many of these. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Drop the elbows down, release the weight. Great job. That was hard, wasn't it? Okay, now let's do a little combination. So, wrists are facing one another. You're gonna take it up. You're gonna draw it down. You're gonna cross forward, and you're gonna bring it down again. Ready? Do it with me. Lift. Cross. Lift. Cross. Lift. cross, lift, cross. 4 more. Yes, you can. 4, 3, 2. Yes, the last one should feel really hard. The last one right here. Cross and slow release. Shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming down to the mat. You're going to be lying on your back. We're going to be doing bridges. So, onto your back. Now, if you have a kettlebell or you have a heavy weight, you can place that on top of your hip so that as you lift, you're actually lifting more weight, and that will make it more intense. Right now, you're drawing your heel right into your butt, relaxing your shoulders onto the floor, engaging your core, and you're going to slowly lift the hip. And as you lift your hip, you're drawing your knees away from your hip. Keep pressing the heels into the floor, but draw your knees away from your hip. Now, continue that feeling of drawing the hip away, creating a beautiful long curve in the lower back. Hold it here. Now from here, I want you to draw in one shoulder and then the other shoulder and create even more of an arch. Keep that intensity, keep recruiting the glutes, keep drawing away the knee. Now, from this position, you're going to slowly release one vertebrae at a time. We're not doing this quickly, we're doing it slowly. And once the bottom touches the mat, you go ahead and drive up again. As you lift the hip, you draw your knees away, and you keep pressing your knees away as far as you possibly can. And then when you have that position, you're holding and maintaining. Nice shallow breathing, drawing that oxygen. Feel the power of the recruitment of every muscle in your legs, recruitment of your glutes, and the recruitment of that lower back. All right, gently and slowly release down again, taking your time. And as soon as the bottom touches the mat, you drive up again slowly, drawing your knees away, lifting, 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 and seeing if you can possibly go just a little higher. Then hold. Keep contracting and maintaining that powerful lift. And slow release again. We're going to do one more. As soon as the bottom touches the mat, you begin to drive up again. Roll the knee away, lift, 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 lift. Keep driving up, keep lifting up. That's it, beautiful. Keep lifting. Don't stop until you feel like you're absolutely as high as you can go. Keep your heel on the floor. Press the heel into the floor. That's it. Breathe and hold. And slowly release again. This time you're going to really like this one. It's going to feel so good. Draw one knee into the chest and the other knee into the chest and gently rock and massage that lower back. Just massage it. Release the glutes. Give the hamstrings and quads a little break. All right. Now come back to exactly the same position that you were in. I'm just checking our time. Yeah, we've got lots of time. Extend one leg. Now, I want you to keep that foot really comfortable. Don't flex it or point it. Just keep it in neutral. Your power is coming from the opposite leg. So the opposite leg, as you lift up, you're going to draw that knee away and you're going to hold. Ready? Deep inhale through the nose. And now as you exhale, you're driving up. Lifting as high as you can go. Yes, you're going to feel lots of restriction. Now, hold. Just feel the recruitment of your glutes and your hamstrings, quads, even your calf muscle is activated. Feel the lower back. Feel that power.
And now slowly release. Beautiful job. Release the leg down. Opposite leg, lift up. Relax your foot, relax your ankle. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and drive up. High as you possibly can. And just hold that powerful lift. Feel the recruitment and the activation of your hamstring and your glutes and your quads. Fantastic. And slowly release and place that leg down. Let's go back to the other leg. Extending. Now this time we're going to lift and release, lift and release. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lift up, hold. I want you to find that height first. Find as high as you can go. Nice work. Now from here, tap and come right back up. Tap and come right back up. Tap and come right back up. That's it. Tap. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold up. 4, 3, 2, and slow release. Leg goes down, other leg goes up. Ready? Big inhale. 3, 2, 1, drive up. Hold. Keep breathing through it. Is this as high as you can go? Okay, so let's tap and go right back there and hold. Tap and go right back there and hold. Tap and go right back and hold. Give me 4 more. Tap. 4, hold. Tap. 3, hold. Tap. 2, hold. Last one, you're going to hold a little longer. Remember, take it up, hold. 4, 3, 2, slow release. Drop the legs. 1 knee, 2nd knee, and gentle rocking. Fantastic work. That is serious glute action. All right, right where you are, place your hands right where your thigh is, and I want you to create a little turn up. So now you're in your seated position, and suddenly the sun has just come through like crazy. Place both feet underneath, have your hands in fists behind you, and pop your butt off the floor. Now, from this position, you're driving with your glutes and your quads. So drive up. Nice work. And come to standing position. Have a quick drink of water. We're going to do some nice stretching for a change. We usually rush through it a little bit at the end. Today we're not. We're going to do some really good stretches. With balance. So, take your feet shoulder width apart. Drop your heels into the floor. Root your feet. Big inhale. Big exhale. Down. Lengthen through that spine again. Transfer all your weight onto one side. Grab your foot behind you into a quad stretch. Knees, one across from the other. Lift through the spine and hold. Now I want you to gently, but purposefully, push that hip forward. Your supporting knee is bent and you're driving that hip forward so you feel a wonderful stretch. Yes. Now, find a spot on the wall somewhere or on the floor somewhere. It'll really help you with your balance. The other thing that helps with balance is recruiting that core. So press the belly button in, recruit it. Now, lift one elbow up and draw back. And feel the stretch through your pectorals. Shoulders are down, expanding through your chest. Think about bringing your shoulder blades together. Yes, hold this. Working on balance. Keep driving that hip forward. All right, relax the arm. Flex your foot. Lift your toe right to the ceiling. Strong dorsiflexion. Drive your hip back Activate your core and place both hands on your bent thigh. Both knees are tracking forward. Notice my spine is long and straight. I'm looking at the floor in front of me. Now, in this position, I want you to drop 1 inch deeper. Hold again. 1 inch deeper, hold. Keep activating that core. Really feel that stretch. Now, keep your shoulders square, lift up through the spine, put your toe on the floor. So you're really overloading that one leg. Root that foot into the floor. Now, take this leg, place it on top of your knee. Place your hands together and gently draw your hip back and come into a figure 4. That's it, beautiful. Relax your shoulders, keep your head up, and settle into that nice figure 4. If you need to drop your foot, you're losing balance, do that. It's not a big deal. Just slowly come through it and join us if you can. Now release the arms, take them down, and fingertips towards the floor. Beautiful. Now rotate your palms forward. Keep holding. Take your arms all the way up and slightly in front of you. You see your hands in front of you, tap them. Yes. Now drop the hip a little more. Beautiful. Gently and slowly lift up, relax the leg, march it out. It's a tough series, isn't it? It requires a lot of focus. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Ready? Bend your supporting knee. This is the leg that's doing a lot of your stability. Recruit your core. That's also helping with balance. Reach back, quad stretch. One knee tracking across from the other. Hips square. Nice breathing. Find that focus on the floor, on the wall. Now, lift up one arm. Draw back. Feel the expansion through your chest. Get the shoulder blades close together. Make sure that knee is bent on your supporting leg. Very important that you have some flexion through that knee. Now, continue to press the hip forward. Notice your glutes are getting tighter when you do that. And just hold and maintain. Don't worry if you wiggle wobble. It's so not a big deal. Just drop the leg and then come back. Relax the arm down. And take that leg forward. Flex your foot first, then hinge forward, activate your core, place both hands on your bent thigh. But keep your chest up so you're not rolling over. You're actually drawing your shoulder blades into your back pocket. So draw those shoulder blades into your back pocket. Keep the chest open. Feel the activation of all of the muscles down your back when you do that. They're being recruited. You're also supporting by drawing in your belly button. Now, can you draw the hip back just a little more? Nice. Now we're going to lift up. You're going to refocus yourself. Make sure you're balancing on that supported knee. Get a little flexion there. Now lift that leg, place it on top. Place your hands together. Press your palms together and hinge back. Draw the hip towards the floor. Your knee is out and you're creating a figure 4. Keep that chest open. Keep that focus. It doesn't matter how deep you come into this. You're just trying to maintain balance and get some good stretches through the glutes and your hip flexor and your abductors, the outside of your leg. Hold, hold, hold. Now, release both hands out. Keep that stability, keep that focus. Lift up, hands above your head but in front of you. Can you lift up slightly through that spine? I know, this is really challenging. Now gently and slowly lift up
Drop your leg, march it out. Take the legs wide. Fantastic work, you guys. Soften your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Take one arm across, bend at the elbow, and just press back. And feel a nice release through your shoulders and your triceps. And release. Other arm goes across. Bend the elbow, draw back. And last time, release. One more big inhale. And one more big exhale. And thank you so much for doing the workout, you guys. Great job. Have a fantastic evening or night or morning or day whenever you do this. Great to see you, Jennifer.
Thanks, Shelley. That was great.
Great to see you guys. Thanks for coming.
That was great. Thank you.